Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brandon, and this is why you should dress well. So, I always been this t-shirt and long pants kind of guy. I don't really care about fashion. I don't need attention. My main excuses are I don't really have money. It's too difficult. I don't want to bother with it. Singapore is too hot. Things like that. So obviously, all of these changes once I have started my look maxing journey. So I think one thing that really stops most men from pursuing fashion or to look better in general is really their, I would say, mental health, but to dive a little bit more specific into it, it's their insecurity. So I'm speaking from experience because I have acne, right? So my brain has been conditioned that I'm ugly and I just feel ugly. I don't feel good in any clothing. So there are literally times when I feel very out of place when I go to retail stores and try like different clothing. Cause I'm like, why am I even trying to like get better clothes? I just look ugly anyway. So that's the shit that has been in my brain for years and years and years. And finally, after I don't know how many damn years, like 18 to 24, maybe 7 years, I finally decided to come out of my shell and finally decided to embrace fashion and just, change my look for the better. So yeah, that's the insecurity part. There's also this like stigma about, wanting why do we need attention? Why do we seek validation from strangers, when you want to look good? And you know what I say to those people? I want the validation. I want people to see me and I want to look good in front of strangers or whoever. I want to look my best. Like, who wouldn't want to look their best, right? And especially during first impression, people is going to judge you based on your appearance. So, job interview, first date. I sincerely hope nobody is going to show up in a job interview with like a tank top and a shorts, right? I don't think anybody will do that, or like any sort of job scope or job role will actually require to wear singlet and short pants. I don't know. So yeah, so instead of focusing on the social stigma or whatever, focus on the inner confidence that you actually want to build by dressing well. So when you dress in a nice clothing that fits your style, gives you like a better frame, it just gives you a boost of that inner confidence. And it's that inner confidence that's gonna penetrate through your life, your interaction with your friends, family, strangers, whatever. And people is definitely gonna treat you slightly differently. If not just based on the way you look or just maybe the way you speak. You speak with more confidence. You know, small little things like that will really make a big difference. And then now you'll be asking, okay, I am sold. How can I improve my fashion? So first thing first, I'm not a fashion channel. I'm just starting out my look maxing journey, right? So there's better people to watch. So there's tons of YouTube channels out there for men's fashion. And you can even give that a shot, or you can go to a retail store. If you're too uncomfortable, you are like insecure like me back then, try to find a trusted friend or a significant other who is better in fashion than you, hopefully, so they can give you some tips and tricks about what you can do, what you can wear. A general tip for most people is that you don't have to go with the trend. I mean, if you feel good, you feel comfortable with the clothing, sure, go ahead. But what I like to do is I like to wear clothing. If I look good, I feel good about them and it's comfortable to me, I would wear them out. So don't just go for clothes that's trendy, because you might think it's trendy, you buy them, but you don't really like them, and then you will stop wearing them after a while. So obviously, put your money into good use, get the pieces that you actually wear. And lastly, remember, grooming or like dressing well in general is essential in your self-improvement journey. You are actually leaving a lot on the table itself if you choose to not to look presentable, as it will mask a lot of your efforts. So dressing well, feel good, and go out there and penetrate the world. Thank you and have a great day.